plug this right here. Oh man, I just want to take my pants off and cool down a little bit, because folks, it is hot in here. I'm preparing the light back here for you all. I have to say, this is not exactly how I envision beginning this YouTube video. Voila! I have just come back from Atlantic City. Woo! And it is September 1st, right? So I kind of decided that today is going to be the day that I start working once again on the YouTube channel. Well, I certainly hope that you folks miss me a lot. It's been about a month and a half since I have really worked on my social media at all, right? Kind of decided to take a little break to spend some more time with the family, hang out with my mom and my dad, and just create memories instead of creating contents, right? That being said, in this episode of EPF Remarks, as always, I am going to leave the index over here in this video. There are a few things that we're going to talk about before some juicy fishing episodes start dropping for you all. Before anything else, let me turn on my PC over here. Goodness gracious, you know, like I said, I just came back from Atlantic City. And the house is like 86 degrees Fahrenheit, man. I just turned on the air conditioning. I'm sweating like a pig. But you can't make that up. Anyways, it is like 5 in the afternoon and I need to punch this video out. Dude, it's 5:40 in the afternoon and I need to punch this video out before 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so before anything, let's just briefly talk about where we left on the YouTube channel. All right, last video that was published here, I believe, was episode 1 of Washington, D.C. Is that correct? Right, that was the last video on the YouTube channel, if you all haven't checked yet. It's a little bittersweet for me to tell you all this, but there have been so many fishing trips after that one already, right? Maybe some of them, the inner circle, the Patreon and the YouTube monthly members kind of got to follow up on it, but for the general public, I mean, let's just say that there's going to be a lot to talk about in a future episode of EPF Remarks, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna publish this video today, September 1st, with minimum amounts of edit in it, alright? And after that, I'm going to publish episode 2, which is the last episode of the Washington, D.C. series, okay? Well, that still has my mom and my dad in it, right? After that, only God knows, I've done so many different fishing trips. I think I went one time down to New Jersey, and then I went down to Pompano Beach, Florida, right? And then I went to Tennessee, Murfreesboro area. The Murfreesboro area, though, I shot a lot of YouTube videos for you all. So, I mean, Tennessee is going to come, you know, after I talk a little bit about, you know, the Florida trip in another episode here. So stay tuned, okay? If you enjoy microfishing, live listing, exploring different bodies of water, right? Looking for those Pokemon Safari Zone mode that we didn't have on the Pokédex yet, you're going to enjoy that Tennessee trip a lot. I think I shot about 4 or 5 episodes that are going to drop until like mid-September for you all. So don't worry, there are going to be a lot of species dropping on the channel real soon, okay? For the trips that folks have missed, that sadly I didn't shoot videos at all, right? Like I said, I created memories rather than contents. Don't worry about it, okay? That is what episodes like this, episodes of EPF Remarks, are for, right? Though I do have to say that just a few days from now, you will come to realize that we are close now to 150 different species on hook and line, right? On our annual list for 2022. So brace yourself. There are a lot of juicy contents dropping on the channel soon. Another very important thing that I need to talk about that I don't really have here with me, right? Because I only got packs of the EPF Swim back here. Well, you know, you better not think that this time that I've been away, I've just been, you know, chilling here, watching anime, playing video games, and eating Doritos, right? I've been working pretty hard too, and I tell you what, our third and final lure of the EPF lineup within the EuroTackle Micro-Finesse is going to drop not tomorrow, but the next Friday, September the 9th. I believe that is the date. So stay tuned, okay? If you have been following this stuff, I mean, this is like Lord of the Rings, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? You dig? This is a trilogy, right? We started a year ago with a 1-inch EPF Swim, right? That was our signature paddle tail lure that many of you on the channel have used it already. And I mean, you know, it doesn't take a genius to realize that the motion of the paddle tail, right, is just a straight left and right motion. Then came the two towers earlier this year, right? Well, in this case, we kind of combined two different motions to create a powerful 1.2 inches EPF Grub that many of you, again, probably purchased at EuroTackle.net and have used it already. We have combined the motion, the left and right motion of the paddle tail together with the circular motion of the grub, the traditional curly tail, right? Creating a whole powerful hybrid that was really perfect, you know, for a steady retrieve, in particular in creeks and rivers with places with a lot of current. Now, finally, the last installment, the return of the third lure in the collection is going to drop on September 9th, okay? It is going to be obviously a whole entire new lure, also Micro-Finesse, meaning less than 2 inches long, right? That is going to have a motion, an action that is going to be different, okay, than the first two. And obviously, it is going to be a lure that you will need in your tackle box, right? Because it is going to be a game changer, right? I'm not going to spoil too much. I'm going to talk and give out more details when it is closer to the release date. But EuroTackle and I, meaning Ben and I, you know, we've worked really hard to design the stuff, right? And I think it is going to be a great success, okay? I know for a fact that I am going to be using it a lot out there because this third lure, man, you can use it in some very interesting circumstances, right? In particular, while you do suspended jigging, which is one of my all-time favorite techniques, right? So, I mean, this is the perfect soft plastic, as a matter of fact, for suspended jigging, right? So, yeah, great news. You know, it's going to be the same price as all the other soft plastics, okay? So, a round of applauses to EuroTackle. Inflation is going all high around, but they've been trying their best to maintain good prices for you all, right? Not to mention that, obviously, if you're going to buy it later, right, promo code is still available, Extreme Fully Fishing, during checkout. You save yourself, my friend, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, 10% off your entire order, okay? Just apply Extreme Fully Fishing during checkout. Stay tuned! I'm going to give out some more details, you know, in the upcoming week. Finally, I would like to finish this video pretty much by giving thanks to everyone out there, right? I would like to give a big thank you for all the viewers here on the YouTube channel for your comprehension and your understanding on this matter of EPF taking a break, right? It is really thanks to Dad that I had a wonderful time with my mother and my father here, right, for the last few months of summer in the United States of America. And unbeknownst to a lot of people, now that they're gone from the United States, right, they made it safely down to Brazil, and they're in Brazil right now. I really don't know when it is going to be the next time that I will get to see them again, you see, to just interact with them and fish with them, because life is going to be pretty busy for me here in the United States of America, and life is going to be very busy for them because they have a lot of responsibilities that they have to comply to, right? Things that, you know, personal stuff, family stuff that I'm not going to talk about on this YouTube channel. I would also like to give a big thank you, okay, to all the Patreon supporters and the YouTube monthly members, right? I do feel a little bit, you know, sorry, right? Because, I mean, folks have been donating every month to the channel, and I haven't really been doing that much for them, right? But that is just to show all the love and support that I really get from the OG dudes and ladies on the channel. So please stay tuned on the Patreon platform and on the YouTube monthly membership community tab for members only, because now that I'm back on the channel, I am going to keep punching out gifts, right, for the inner circle, okay? You contribute extra to the YouTube channel, Leo Shang does not forget. Things may get delayed from time to time, but I don't forget, okay? So for your generosity, I do have some beautiful plans and some amazing things, right, to give it to you folks as gifts, as a little extra for your monthly contribution. Finally, just to close this video, okay, I would like to also give a big thank you to EuroTackle, my sponsor. I mean, come on, right? From a business perspective, we have an annual contract, which means that he already gave me all my money for the year, right? And he's just counting on me to advertise the stuff for him according to our contract. I mean, you know, it's not every sponsor that it is not going to give you a hard time for taking a 90 days leave from work, you know, just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything for 90 days, so thanks for paying me, right? Well, society doesn't really work that way. But that being said, Ben, he is a very understanding person. He trusts me a lot when it comes to these matters, right? So that's why I'm giving him a big shout out and a big thank you, okay? Because this dude is not just my boss, but he is my friend as well. But that being said, friendship is friendship, business is business, right? So now that I'm back here on the YouTube channel, oh heck yeah, man, I got the things that I have to do according to the EuroTackle contract. I'll make sure, listen, this is how I have always been, right? People treat me well, I treat them well. Dude pays me good, right? Does a fair contract. I gotta make sure that I roast some, you know, make some good contents out there and put it out there, right? So anyways, just to finalize this video, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody, all right? I don't like to talk about too many negative things on the YouTube channel, but yeah, I didn't just take this break, you know, to spend time with my family and things. Things were getting pretty stressful when it comes to some other things that I didn't want to talk about, right? And obviously, social media and fan interaction played a huge contribution to it. But I am very, very happy to finish this video by saying that I took the time that I really needed to think and figure things out when it comes to my personal life and my career. And I have sorted things out in a way that, well, I wouldn't call 100% happiness, right? Nobody's ever 100% happy, but in a way that I am satisfied, right, with the job nowadays, and I know that I will have the strength, the time, the determination, right, the dedication to continue doing what I love to do for you all, right? After all, I applied all those modifications to make my career more effective and my life easier, both physically and mentally speaking. So thank you very much for your time. If you have watched this entire video, I will see you all in 2 days with a whole new episode with a lot of fishing, okay? Here on the channel, tie lines and take it easy. All right, it's time to go edit this video, man. It is already 5:53 p.m., boy.